One B-24 Consolidated Liberator. That's not his picture, it's one of the web. But you see it has the British markings, it's a US plane. These are pictures, this was a crashed one, starboard side, crashed port side. I got these blown up a bit because you see this one here apparently barely made it in. There was a fire on board. And look, if you look at that, starboard engine there. Yeah, they barely made it in. Take a look at the tailplane.
That burned off.
He said those guys were very lucky. Lancasters loading up, taking off, landing. This was the other big 4-engine bomber. Here they are, loading up.
That's a big guy.
Taking off. Research is ongoing with these.
There's still 2 of those flying. One in Canada and one in Britain.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, pretty amazing. It's taking off, and it landed. And he's got another picture here of them. These are lining up for takeoff. There's quite a few there. It's a pity they didn't preserve more of them, isn't it?
It is.
There's a crash Lancaster. Close up there, so yeah. You see the MP standing there and keep people away, I guess. So. Yeah. There was another Lockheed Hudson patrol anti-submarine bomber. Yeah. That's the other one they used. That's another American. You see the British markings.
Flying over the pyramids.
Another shot he took. This port side. This one came in, and looks like lost the wheel there too. Starboard. And there's a close-up. When I was a kid, I built a Hudson kit, and when I got finished, I bent all the props over it. They were pretty authentic, you know, and they looked real good.
So they belly landed it for some reason.
Yeah. War is over at last. They were standing around with their cups of tea, reading the paper on May the 8th, 1945. In his diary, May the 8th, he notes Churchill and King's speech, war over. So they were obviously on the radio. But he says everybody's browned off, meaning they're PO'd. Why? Because what the hell are they going to do now? Going back home and back to Civvy Street and go find a job, I suppose.
Kept going. I mean, it's, you know.
Yeah, it's pretty. And there's your P-38s here.
What did they do after the war was over? Did he serve longer? Or?
He served until 47.
Oh yeah.
And then he went back to Civvy Street and he got a job as a draftsman doing technical drawing and stuff like that. And he ended up working for Plessy Electronics. You know, we talked about that. Yeah. There's P-38 landing. Look at those flaps.
Yeah.
And here, unfortunately, is a P-38. This is German prisoners of war breaking up P-38s at the end of the war, breaking up for scrap. Put them to work. And what would that thing be worth now? There's a unusual. That's a German Junkers 52, German troop plane with British rounders on it. Captured one. This is a Flying Fortress, but it's not a B-29. So I think that was having a senior moment already, isn't it?
Look at the tail,
Huh?
Is there a set of machine guns in the tail?
Yeah, they got. That thing's full of turrets and armament. This is an unusual one. This is a Walrus Supermarine Walrus. It was made by the same company that made the Supermarine Spitfire. It's an unusual one. It was at Air Sea Rescue as a Short Sunderland, another brick plane that I don't hear much about. This is a Beechcraft, which is American, right?
Yeah, look at the wings. That's a Wellington.
Wellington?
Yeah, that's not a Sunderland. Sunderland was a flying boat.
Well, everyone called it
That's a
short
bigger
Sunderland.
dwelling.
I don't know, this was in his, this is what he had underneath his
Well,
caption.
yeah, it'd be 29 too, so.
Yeah.
This, the Sunderland.
It does look like a
Sunderland
Wellington, doesn't it?
line boat,
Looks like a Wellington
4-inch
bomber.
line boat. The
Yeah.
Wellington